Hey Taurus, welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I'm Ronique. I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to talk about September 2022 month ahead, and we're also going to just take a look at what is going on with all of this energy as we lead into this fall. There's a lot going on, Taurus. We start off the month actually off of the heels of that new moon in Virgo, so possibly you are refining how you get to work or organize your desk or your daily routines or how you take care of yourself, revising how you exercise. So there's something in your daily routines that you have been trying to set into motion, Taurus. But also I want you to know that Mars did move into Gemini on August 20th and will remain there until March 25th, 2023. So Mars in Gemini for 7 months, that's a really long time for Mars to be in one sign. So please be really mindful of your communication, since Gemini rules communication. And speaking of communication, Mercury actually goes retrograde in Libra on September 9th. So more communication like delays, stumbling. So just be really mindful of your words, how you convey things. Make sure with that Mars energy, you're not getting manipulated, or you're not trying to manipulate someone else with your words throughout these next 7 months. So just really pay close attention, okay? If you haven't liked, subscribed, or commented, or give me a thumbs up on Scorpio Soul Time, I would really love if you would. It helps my channel grow, and it helps my videos get seen by more people. So thank you so much to all of you who have subscribed. Okay, so we're going to pull 2 cards for each week of September, Taurus. And last week of the month here. All right, Taurus, so let's see what we're working with for the month of September. Okay, so we start off the month with the 5 of Cups and the 2 of Swords, Taurus. So it looks to me like there's something that you are disappointed in, maybe some kind of emotional subjects have come up where you maybe have to make a decision about or around something that has been kind of weighing on you. I feel like that Mars sextiling Jupiter and then Mercury opposite Jupiter on September 1st and 2nd may bring you some kind of clarity with that Mercury opposite Jupiter. Maybe you'll get some good news that you've been waiting for. That 5 of Cups is almost insinuating that you've had some disappointment. But remember, 5 of Cups, you're forgetting that you also have blessings behind you that you aren't paying attention to. This 2 of Swords, though, is kind of indicating like you need to make a tough decision and you're not really sure which way to decide or which way to turn. So let's see what happens in this 2nd week of September for you, Taurus. So by that 2nd week, things seem to clear up. Well, thank goodness, right? You started the month off a little rocky with that 5 of Cups and 2 of Swords, but it looks like you go from this 5 of Cups to the 6 of Cups. So that's a refreshing progression, right? You're able to, maybe someone from your past comes in that's able to help you see clearer. The Star card, Major Arcana, is one of the nicer cards of the deck to really bring in some clarity around those Aquarius type topics. That 2nd week of September, we do have that full moon in Pisces and the sun trining Uranus. Do remember Mercury retrogrades in Libra on the 9th. So this to me is really showcasing that whatever you came through in that 1st week of the month, you get a lot of clarity and you feel better probably around that full moon in Pisces on the 10th and that sun trining Uranus on the 11th. So that's really nice to see, Taurus. By the time we get to the third week of September, we have the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Wands. So you're really continuing that really feel-good energy from that Star card the second week of the month. By the time we get to the third week of September, we do have Mercury retrograde opposite Jupiter on the 18th and Sun trining Pluto. And then the Sun moves into Libra. So this may be a more positive energy than what you started off the month with. And I like the Nine of Pentacles because somewhere you feel like you have arrived or you have seen some manifestations of whatever you have planted. So maybe this is job well done from a work assignment, or possibly something you've been doing as a hobby, but you're actually starting to see the fruits of your labor. This King of Wands, I feel like, is indicating more of a passion project, something you've really put your heart into. So this could be an entrepreneurial venture. Maybe you've gotten more clients over the few weeks, Taurus. So that's really nice to see. By the end of September, you have the Seven of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So I do feel like you have a lot of things in the fire, Taurus. It just feels like with that Seven of Wands, things are kind of flying at you. You're trying to like keep all of the balls in the air, and this Queen of Swords wants you to like make some decisions on what needs to go and what needs to stay. Like the Queen of Swords to me is kind of telling you you're trying to do too much with that Seven of Wands, basically saying like make a decision and move on from it. And I feel like by the time you get to the end of September, we have that new moon in Libra on September 25th. Venus trines Pluto on the 26th, along with the Sun is opposite Jupiter by month's end. So you might get some clarity as the month moves on, Taurus, but you definitely have like some heavier energy in the very beginning of September that you're going to need to work through. But I do feel like as you move through the month, Taurus, you definitely are kind of like getting in your flow, and you're having some really nice energy once you get to that second, third, and fourth week. But I would say keep all of your mindset in the right place. Make sure you're not being taken down with Mercury retrograde or with Mars moving into Gemini. Just make sure you're not staying in this stuck place like you were in the beginning of the month. But otherwise, Taurus, I think it'll be interesting to see how you move into the fall, because you and Scorpio, we will be coming up on eclipse season once we get into October. So I would say this might be like the last month of things kind of being on an even keel. You're kind of already starting to see a little bit of it with that Five of Cups and Two of Swords. So you and Scorpio, I just say like keep positive. Don't dwell on the negative, so that you can get to some of these positive energies, because once we get into October and November, when eclipse season comes back around, you all might be having a lot more ups and downs with all the energy. Okay, Taurus, well, I think this is going to be a positive month. Take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs, and I will talk to you all later.